Check, 1 2 1 2. Who is it? Y'all know who it is. It's the Live and Level Gamers podcast. Yeah. Keith, we have finally witnessed the glory. Hey y'all, we got our first voice actor characters in the Nintendo universe. Oh my God. So, we ain't here to talk about nothing but this trailer. We don't even plan to be on here super long. We gonna express ourselves. We gonna talk about this and once we thoroughly get everything we want to get out about it, then we gonna shut things down. But what's been good in your world this week, man?
Oh man, life is good, man. Just thinking, new ways to keep moving up in the world. So everything is good.
Okay.
I played a little bit of. I know we won't get into that, but I played a little bit of DMC today. I forgot that I had it on my what's it called at the Steam. I was like, oh man, that's good. Just like Bayonetta.
I thought you was finna say Game Pass. I was like, oh, Game Pass. Oh, he said Steam. I was like, dang, okay. What is it called again? Steam? I mean, what's the name of the game? Devil May Cry. Okay, DMC. Okay, I got you. Which version? Which? It's not bad. I own 5. It's 5. It's Devil May Cry 5. I own that. Got it on the PS3. On the PS5. And it's all the demonic stuff, man. I was like, I can't skip. I see another symbol that I don't know what that is I'm looking at. I just couldn't condone it no more. I was like, I got my kids running in here. They got all these symbols and crucifixes, upside down crosses and Baphomets. I was like, you know what? Devil May Cry is going to have to cry. And I did the same thing with Doom. I was like, that's just, I can't do it no more, man. I can't justify it. It's just the spirit in me saying, no more of this. So I had to let it go. But anyway, no, it's a good game, though, as far as the action and stuff.
This is 2013,
yeah, it's 5. It's Devil May Cry 5. Anyway, yeah, it's a nice looking game. Maybe one of these days I may pick it up and finish it, but I was halfway through it. I just couldn't do it. And I kept having to make those what they call pentagram. Yeah, I had to make them and then step in them, and I can't do it, man. Anyway. That's what's up. We'll talk about that when we get into what you been gaming on. People, we ain't gonna waste no time. We got a lot to talk about. Really just one thing, is y'all seeing the thumbnail. This is all about that new Super Mario Bros. Movie trailer. Yeah, boy. I'm excited. This is dope. So we're gonna have a lot of fair use. Hopefully we don't get ninja by Nintendo and Illumination. Because I was watching game trailers. I mean, not game trailers, but Game Explain. They cut their whole show off, but they never. Yeah, they cut it off, but they never said fair use. So we gonna keep saying fair use. Hopefully that get us through. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and hit the intro, man.
It's about to get live. We keep it pretty level, no surprise. Come and listen to the topic busted. Yeah, check out our discussion. Keith Norris and D2K. K-Bump 20 on the MIC. Jet Eye Night all the way in Germany. Leveled head, you know who that boy is. What it say? Live and level. We on that MIC. Live and level. We just talking them games. Live and level. Take a seat and listen up, man. Live and level.
Yeah. Welcome to the Live and Level Gamers podcast. We are 2 of 3. -1 if you throw my boy Jedi Knight up in that joint, but He ain't been on in a while, but so it's 2 or 3 here on tonight. Me and Keith Norris, and it's the right duel for tonight. Shout out to K-Bum in his absence. He's out there living it up all down there in Mexico with him and his wife. I'm seeing the pictures on Facebook. They looking all in holy matrimony. But Keith, we here tonight. It's us two tonight. And what a night it is. We don't have K-Bum here to hate, to throw that PlayStation shade. No, I'm just messing. But anyway, bro.
Yes, sir.
I know we got to get into what you been gaming on, but bro, did you see that trailer?
Man, yeah, I see that trailer.
Oh my God.
I was sitting there waiting on that. I didn't know what to expect.
No, bro. Dude, we had been anticipating this because I thought they were supposed to show it last year during the holiday season. I thought they said they was going to show the trailer then. Then only find out that wasn't going to happen. So, man, did it live up to the hype. That little teaser lived up. But we're going to talk about it. So that's all it was. Short, but so much in a short amount of time. Anyway, I'm so ready to talk about it. But anyway, got to stay according to what we do. So for Nia's sake and all those who love that what you've been gaming on, let's go.
Yeah. You know what time it is? It's time for What Have You Been Gaming On? Sing it, folks. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. What you been gaming on? 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 Gaming on, gaming on, gaming on.
All right, man. Mr. Norris. Hey. Could you inform us, bro? What you been gaming on?
Devil May Cry. Plays like Bayonetta, guns and swords, all that good stuff. Not a bad game. I haven't made it far. I was just testing it out. And of course.
Okay, I had to counsel myself. My lovely Booski Boo called me, so I had to jump off. Y'all can't be hearing what I talk about with my wife. But anyway, so just Devil May Cry. What was in Splatoon?
Splatoon, yeah.
Man,
and we was having some struggles staying connected this past month.
Yeah, that was that, and it wasn't us. It was always the other party and somebody in our party, but it wasn't ever us too. Yeah. But actually, that's all I played on this week is actually Splatoon. Splatoon. And I'm enjoying it, man. Like I said last week, once we got over that gun barrier and got to some weapons, excuse me, that worked to our benefit, the regular Splatoon, what's the regular Turf Wars? What they call that one?
Yeah, Turf War.
We dominated Turf War. We was putting foots. We was putting foots in these squid and inklings on Turf War, but when we got in that, what was the one we was playing?
It was like the
capture
the flag. It's kind of like capture the flag, or I can't remember the name of it.
The one where you on the tower where you got to control that tower. Tower control, yeah, bruh. Yeah, we got destroyed, bro. We wasn't doing no justice. That's where the elite come to play, cause we tried tower defense. We tried. I don't know all the names of those games. Rain is it Rainmaker?
Rainmaker.
Yeah, we tried Rainmaker, and we got rained on across the field. So hopefully, when K-Bum jump back on with us, he could bring some of that Call of Duty experience, and because that ain't about inking nothing. That's all about confrontation with other inklings and splatting them. It ain't about putting no ink on the ground. You gotta face up, either get shot or shoot. So it was more Call of Duty like, and it really exposed that I ain't good at Call of Duty. So, man, I as soon as I was spawned, man, as soon as I get to the area in tower defense, I couldn't even get on the tower. I think I stood on the tower. The longest I stood on it maybe was 5-10 seconds, and I was out again.
Didn't you have about like 18 kills one game?
Yeah, I had about 18 kills, but I got killed like 20. So it didn't balance out to my favor. I was still in the negative. But it was fun, though. I just rather go back to Turf Wars, man. I was dominating in that. Literally best in all categories in that one. So, but yeah, it's fun. Splatoon is good. Yes, it can use some updates and some nuance and some new inspirations, but it's still solid. What's there is still solid. I enjoy it. So, but anyway, that's all I played on. I plan on jumping on that Sackboy with my girls because they bugging me. But outside of that, I haven't played anything. Since Keith has already beat Kena Bridge of Spirits, I guess I got to go ahead and finish that as well. I shall not be left in the dust like Metroid Dread, so that won't happen. But anyway, we ain't here for all that. Folks listening live, those who will listen later, Keith right here with me, bro. We had a experience on today. We had epicness. We had a stoppage of the internets because the long-awaited trailer, the first ever viewing sneak peek of the long-awaited redemption project, Mario Brothers, the movie. Super Mario Bros. They even went back and put the Super Mario Bros on it. So it ain't just Super Mario. They said Super Mario Bros. They did that. And they showed my boy Luigi running for his life. So
Did you check out the cast listing?
Some of it. I think Seth. Is it Seth?
Seth Rogen, yeah.
I think he playing. I think if anybody on that list, I think playing Luigi's got to be him.
Nope.
He ain't playing Luigi.
Nope.
Who he playing? He playing one of the Koopa kids.
Nah, Donkey Kong.
Oh, he playing. That's right. He is playing Donkey Kong. Anyway, let's not hold up. Let's get into this, man. Hopefully. And I'm saying fair use, folks, because I told y'all I saw Game Explain get shut down. So hopefully we make it through, Keith. Fair use, right? So we finna play this trailer. And we want y'all already seen it. Y'all just ain't seen us. Y'all ain't watched it with us. So let's watch it with the Live and Level Gamers podcast. Let's go. Fair use. Fair use. Let me say that one more time. Fair use. Here we go. Ooh. I love it. This is the most epic intro ever, man.
Hey, you know what? I need to send this to my family. That's how big this is. I need to send this to my family.
Bro.
I don't think they know.
No, man. Fair use, folks. Fair use. We're going to watch it through one full time, then we'll bring it back and break it down. I love this scene, man. I like his face, especially when this part got me.
I was laughing when I saw the Phoenix. And all I had to think about, I was like, man, where did Penguins come from? Then I thought about Mario 64, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now is the Penguins. That's what I'm talking about. When they start rushing out and he make that grin like he finna whoop Cooper, that part had me laughing so hard, bro. That smirk he made, I was like,
I'm a little behind you.
yeah, you behind me.
That's just a taste of what we got to.
Yes. That's just a taste of our fury. Do you surrender? I was like, that's so dope. I got a lot to say about this, man. Real talk. I got a lot to say. Because this really shows just how powerful these characters can be if you actually release them to be what they can be.
Exactly.
Yeah. There go my boy Luigi.
Way behind you.
Yeah, you a little bit behind. I'm looking at where you at. Okay, so I'm gonna let you finish up because you still looking at Mario rub his shoulder. Man, Keith, we got a lot to talk about here, bro. We got a lot to talk about here, man.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Did he get what is his name? Charles Martin? Did he get named in that? Let me look at that trailer one more time.
Okay.
On my phone.
Let me go to that spot where they show the names of all this, and I'll just pause it there.
If he didn't, that's disrespectful.
Who didn't get named?
Charles Martinet.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Yep, Chris Pratt, Taylor Joy, Charles Day, Jet Black, Keegan Key, Seth Rogen, Fred,
Armisen.
yeah, Armisen. How you say this other? Sebastian. Charles. I wasn't even finna attempt that last name. Charles. Yeah, and Cap. Yeah, they all here. So Keith, going back to the top, what impressed you about this trailer, man? I'm fair use. I'm gonna play it in silence, but we're gonna keep playing it. But what impressed you about this trailer?
I mean, I guess I wasn't expecting Bowser to just come out banging like that. You know what I'm saying? Like blowing the fire. So that impressed me that they didn't start with Mario and some little peaceful little area. They started off with a bang, and you can tell this movie's gonna be funny. So that impressed me. That you can tell from the very beginning of this trailer, they're not holding back. It doesn't seem like it anyway. And visually, it impressed me. Like these characters don't look like the games 1-to-1, but they don't look too far off.
Right.
And I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. What I liked about this trailer is the attitude.
Yes.
I like that they made Cooper look formidable and not to be messed with. Like, if this is this now these Penguins, it was funny as heck. But it really made Cooper like a dread or a fear. Like, this brother is no joke. You know, like you see this Penguin, he think he something, and Cooper just laughs at him like, no, I do not surrender. And that was it. Like, and then when he shot that fireball and melted the whole city, I'm like, they really showing Cooper is something. Because, you know, over the years, Cooper has become a joke. Like, not necessarily a joke, but he kind of like a comedian, like a clown.
I can still see that here.
Yeah, you see it, but what's missing but you see it coupled with someone that should be respected and feared. And at one point it was like that, but I think they kind of returned to that in the Odyssey. I think Cooper kind of regained some of that stigma, some of that about him, that he was something not to be messed with. But I like how they did that. Another thing I like, bro, is they got the right person playing Cooper.
Oh yes.
Like, I didn't realize, I'm going to tell you the truth, I didn't really pay attention to Fair Use, because I'm going to keep playing it. I didn't pay attention to all the names and who was playing who. I just knew about Chris Pratt playing Mario. I didn't really know who was playing who everybody else. So today was, I'm being honest, kind of crazy, but I'm late to the party. This is my first time being aware or remembering that Jet Black was playing Cooper. And I can't, after hearing him and seeing, it's like, this is the perfect dude for this role, man. Go ahead. I'll shut up. I say this last thing too. You kind of touched on it. The animation is redonkulous.
Oh yeah. No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. It looked like they did not spare any expense. This looks like a Pixar movie, man. This doesn't look like Illumination. This looks better than a lot of Illumination stuff. This looks Pixar. This is my favorite scene. This penguin look, he points and look down like he Braveheart or something. But anyway, go ahead, bro. We just moved into it, so we still at the Cooper part. And so go ahead into some more what things that stood out to you about it.
Okay, so the other thing that stood out to me, oh man, it's gone.
What's that? We gone?
We gone. We gone.
They pulled us?
They pulled us.
Well, we got through some of it. I'm still seeing it.
You still, mine said stream unavailable.
Man, it's still streaming on mine.
It's gone. Well,
Yep, it is. It just said stream unavailable.